Manna, what is it? I've talked in past lessons about how the name is the lesson. The name is the theme. So even the word manna is a transliteration of the Hebrew word, two Hebrew words, ma-na. What is it? So we have the story in Exodus 16, 9 through 20, where the Israelites are off in the wilderness and they feel that they don't have everything they want, and they're complaining and murmuring to God. And let's hear what happens. Verse 9, Moses spake unto Aaron, say unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, come near before the Lord, for he hath heard your murmurings. So if we look here in Exodus 16, the people are complaining to the Lord, and Moses and Aaron bring the complaint to God, and God says, I will find a way to help you. Verse 12, he says, I have heard the murmurings of the children of Israel. Speak unto them, saying, at even, or at evening time, ye shall eat flesh, and in the morning ye shall be filled with bread. And ye shall know that I am the Lord your God. So God works this miracle to give them a testimony, to give them evidence that he is trustworthy, that he will work with them and give them what they need. Turn to verse 14. And when the dew that lay was gone up, behold, upon the face of the wilderness there lay a small round thing, as small as the hoar frost on the ground. And the people looked around like, what is it? And it was this honey bread type substance that they were able to gather and consume throughout the day. And since they didn't have a name for it, and they all wondered, what is it? And in Hebrew, the word is manna. What is it? That's what they called it, manna or manna. What I love about this is in our own lives, we often might murmur or complain to the Lord about something we might need. And then God actually delivers. And sometimes we see the deliverance and may not immediately know what it is. We might say, what is it? Something will happen in our lives that we've actually prayed for, but we don't realize that what God has delivered is a solution until sometime later. There's also another interesting lesson here that God gives us sufficient for our needs. Notice that he tells the people, gather enough for the day, but don't try to store any for the morrow. Now, this is not a lesson that any of us should fail to be prepared for future days, but God was trying to teach the Israelites that they should be fully dependent upon him, which is why for those who felt like they didn't need to go out and gather on a daily basis, the Lord set it up that the manna would go bad within about 24 hours. That way, every day, people had to go out and do the hard work of trusting God that what solution he had provided was available for gathering and using, but they had to do it every single day. It's a little bit like prayer or fasting or any other form of righteousness. If you pray all day today, it's not like you have stored up prayers that count for tomorrow or the following week. Or if you fast for some significant thing today, it's not as if that fast somehow covers all future possibilities of righteousness that you could act out in your lives. So here are the powerful stories that are bound up in the name Manna, what is it, or manna, that God gives us answers to our needs. And often we don't know what it is until we take the time to learn from him how he has saved us. And second, he expects us to gather every day the blessings that he's made so abundantly available to us.